There's a very powerful idea that, if it's understood properly, could literally change your life forever. And that is that when we look into the Torah and the way that the Torah describes the first time that the world had to be destroyed, we're told that because of gezel, stealing, and promiscuity, the world had to come to destruction, and God decided that He was going to destroy the world for 40 days and for 40 nights. He would bring water, flood into the world, and that reality was through Mem, Yud, Mem, which spells Mayim, which is the gematria of 40, and then of Yud is 10, and another 40 is the 40 days and for 40 nights, through the aspect of water. When we take a look a little further on in the Torah, we're told that God decided that Moses needed to go up the mountain. And how long did he go for? He went for 40 days and for 40 nights. And then he came back down the mountain and unfortunately found that the world, and that he knew the Jewish people were now worshipping a calf. So he spent the next 40 days praying for the Jewish people. And then on Rosh Chodesh Elul, Moshe ascended up Har Sinai for another 40 days and 40 nights, coming to the number of 120, which is 3. The number 3 is always a chazaka, creates a reality of power. So 3 times 40 was 120. It's the same amount of time that Noach had to build his teva, for 120 years. And we know there were 4 people that lived till 120 years. There were Moshe Rabbeinu, Rabbi Akiva, Hillel, and Rabbi Yochanan ben Zakkai. Those 4 people brought about the reality of understanding that they all lived for 120 years, and each of them developed an aspect of the first 40 years, and then the second 40 years, and the third 40 years of their lives. We know that Yitzchak got married at 40, Esav got married at the age of 40. We know that when a person wants to who has done something wrong, and the Sanhedrin at the time were able to punish a Jew, so the way that they would do it was that they would give them 40 lashes. It actually works out to be 39 lashes, which we'll understand, but it really, from the Torah's perspective, it was 40 lashes. And we know that when a person wants to go to a mikveh, the minimum amount of water that's needed to make a mikveh kosher is mem sayar lugin of water. It's a certain measurement. It is 40 sayar, and that's the measurement of what it is to have a kosher mikveh. So when Hashem came along and He destroyed the world for 40 days and 40 nights, and He put them under the mikveh, and the whole world went in the mikveh, and it got back to its restored new reality only with Noach to be on the teva, that created a whole new world. And now, in order to fix up the things that were going wrong, the things that that nation had done wrong, we needed a fixing up. And Moshe went up for 40 days and 40 nights. The Jews went around when they wanted to spy out the land. They went and spied out the land and came back and gave an evil report for 40 days that they were there. They now had to go wandering around in the desert for 40 years. And so when a person wants to make a change in their life, it takes 40 days. And so what we do is we daven for people for 40 days. We take on the people who are sick and have got difficulties that are going on in their life. We say Tehillim Yud Gimel for 40 days, and it changes their lives. And that's something that you can do. You can change a person's reality, so you can pay it forward. It's called 40 days forward.